Hello folks and welcome to App Screencast. It's been about a week since I last did a video, so I thought I'd get a video uploaded. In this video I'm just going to show you a new application I've discovered. Just started using it. It's actually a web browser. Normally I use Safari, which I find pretty decent, you know. There's obviously Firefox out there, which is another good browser, but I've always been pretty happy with Safari, so I've just stuck with it. But I come across an alternative browser which a lot of people probably don't know about, called Stainless, and it is a really small, tiny application, much smaller than the likes of Firefox and Safari. Doesn't have as many features because it's not even at 1.0 release yet. It's still in beta, but it does the basics, what you expect from a browser. Loading pages pretty fast. I'll just go to YouTube to show you. As you can see, loads pretty quick. I'd say as quick as Safari and Firefox. I haven't noticed any huge difference. So in speed it's pretty decent. As I said, it hasn't got as many features, but what I do like about it is it's just a simple browser. Also, what's good is you can drag your bookmarks to the side like so. So you can have your bookmarks for all your favourite sites. You can also put folders here and then put your bookmarks into folders. And what I do like with likes of Firefox and Safari and so on, it can get very cluttered along the top and it can take up a lot of space down here. So it's actually nice that in Stainless that you can put things down on the side like so, which I think's a good way of doing it, instead of having loads of tabs, bars and so on going down the way, taking up a lot of your screen. So that's a nice feature. But one of the coolest features, probably the best unique feature in this application, is if you go to, let me think which one it is, File. Right, go to File and you get a new single session tab. What basically this does is it's like a temporary tab, but it's separate to all the other tabs in that you can log into YouTube into one account while still being logged in on another account. Or if you're on another website and you've got more than one account, you can log in on, not as normal, but then you can log in on a second account using this tab and it'll be very separate to all your other tabs, as it were. So it's almost like having two browsers in one, if that makes sense. So I've got like a personal YouTube account and I've also got what I like to call my App Screencast account, which I use to upload all my videos to, what I make related to obviously the Mac. I've started just using that pretty much all the time now, but I used to use two YouTube accounts, so this feature would have been really good for that reason. So obviously if you need to sign in into different accounts and you're always signing in and out of each account, it can be a bit annoying. Well, this is a great feature. As I said, it's pretty fast, you know. But it's a really tiny, small, light application. I think with a lot of browsers like Firefox, Safari, they can be quite heavy on the system to a certain degree, whereas Stainless is definitely not a heavy application. It's really tiny, as I keep saying. If you're wondering, how do you search? There's no search bar in the corner like on Safari or whatnot. Well, you can actually use the search bar, because it's like a multi-use search bar, or address bar, sorry, it's a multi-use address bar. So you can use it to type in the address like www. whatever, or you can just type anything in, just a word. So say I want to just search for cars, type it in, go straight to Google, and obviously it searches for cars. If you want to go to preferences, as you can see here, you can change the default search, and you've got Yahoo, Bing, AOL, and obviously Google, which is the main one I use. Probably most of you use that. If you're not a big fan of Google, there's all the others. So just try a different site. I know MySpace, it's not something I use, but we'll just go to it. As you can see, pretty quick. And what I will do actually is I'll just go to Safari. I'll go to MySpace on here. Loads pretty quick. Now let's go to Last.fm. Loads pretty quick again, I'd say. Some flash in that. It's obviously load, but you get the idea. Oops, sorry about that. Maybe just go back to Stainless. See if Stainless can compete with that. As you can see, you know, maybe lagging a little bit behind Safari, but not by much. I have found different websites load faster on Stainless than some websites load faster on Safari. So I think what I'm going to use Stainless for is more like a second browser. You know, it's handy to have if I'm having problems with Safari, maybe it's having trouble loading a certain page or whatever. Stainless is a good backup to have, especially with it being just a tiny small application. I might, who knows, I might start using it more regular, I'll have to see. But it's definitely worth checking out and giving it a try. What I would say, if you go to the Mac update site, you can find it. Just type in Stainless in the search bar. As you can see, just click here to download it, but which is what I think is pretty cool. As you can see, it's only 618 kilobytes, which is really tiny. You know, it's only take you a few seconds to download, whereas Safari, you know, it's a huge application. Let me just bring it up actually. Get info. As you can see, Safari is over 45 megabytes. Firefox probably about the same, whereas Stainless less than a megabyte. So that's just really cool. And like I think I said earlier in the video, it's still in beta. As you can see, it's 0.7 release, so it's not even nowhere near complete. They're adding more features all the time, and it's gonna probably, if they carry on developing it like they are, I think it's gonna be a really good browser. Definitely worth checking out. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you find it helpful. You know, you might find that Stainless is a useful little application to have. And don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.